They're everywhere in the shops, eco-friendly logos or environmental labels. Brands are promoting their green credentials. But where's the line between green and greenwashing?
Merci, bon voyage.
Merci.
We're starting our journey in Brussels in one of Belgium's favourite supermarkets.
Bonjour madame. Bonjour. Je fais un reportage sur les labels environnementaux.
Sur Euronews.
Euronews, vous connaissez?
Oui.
On voit green plastic, les taux de recyclage. Est-ce que vous pensez que c'est vrai, ce qui est écrit là?
Oh, oui, c'est une bonne question. Est-ce que je fais confiance? Pas toujours, franchement. Ça doit être réglé. Je dois vendre, donc il faut ça comme ça, quoi.
We have too many informations and it's difficult to find one's way.
Si on veut vraiment savoir l'impact que ça va avoir sur l'environnement, ben on doit faire des vraies recherches, etc. Donc c'est pas facile de savoir forcément à quoi correspond chaque label.
On s'y perd un petit peu.
On s'y perd beaucoup.
The rules are set to change across Europe from 2026. A new directive aims to better protect consumers against greenwashing.
It says eco-friendly.
Some wording could soon disappear from labels.
By itself, this doesn't mean anything. So this is a good example of a generic claim. These very vague claims will be prohibited. So you cannot say anymore just eco or just green or something like that. But you have to be more specific. Why exactly are you claiming that something is eco or green about your product? If you really want to be so general, you really have to be able to prove why the entire product is greener and not just one aspect of it.
The EU wants to make sure any green claims can be systematically backed up and verified. This is the objective of another directive still under discussion.
The core idea of it is that a trader, before using a green claim or a green label, has to collect all the evidence to really substantiate what they are saying is true. And additionally, an independent verifier would have to check that the evidence is okay and sufficient to meet all the requirements of the directive.
The European Eco-label was created by the European Commission 30 years ago. Miriam takes it as an example.
Welcome to the EU Ecolabel showroom.
This showroom tours Europe to promote its products.
We have some shoes, some polo, textile products, some detergents, some paint. You can also do EU Ecolabel paint at home, which will be better for you and better for your kids at home.
So actually every company that applies to have the EU Ecolabel gives all the documentation to an independent verifier that check that actually they're doing what the EU Ecolabel requires.
Bye-bye.
The EU Eco-label rewards nearly 100,000 products and services in the EU. We travelled to Flanders to visit a company that has been awarded the label.
Hello, I'm Ellie.
Judith.
This is a local branch of Glowey, a Belgian leader in domestic cleaning, employing more than 15,000 people. A training session is taking place today.
Sorry for interrupting.
The firm has chosen to have its own cleaning products certified for safety reasons.
With the regulations and the policies that are coming, those labels are getting more and more important. There are a lot of environmental labels.
Are there too many labels? People feel a bit lost sometimes.
True, companies too.
Companies too.
Glowey is a value-driven company, and so the EU Ecolabel actually has criteria that matches our values. People in the houses use too many water, and actually they also use too many chemistry. So that's why we said, okay, we want to make a change over there because it's too dangerous now what they use. So the impact on our business is first of all this, less people sick, but more people working, of course, happy customers, and of course a growing business. So yeah, that's why.
In the fight against greenwashing, the EU counts on watchdogs across the continent. Some are determined not to let any misleading claims go unchallenged.
Ici aux Pays-Bas, c'est l'ACM qui veille au grain. Ils sont basés dans ce bâtiment, à La Haye.
ACM has made sustainability a key priority. For example, it's taken action against a number of giants in the energy and airline industries. In particular, those who refer to the supposed carbon neutrality of their products and services.
When you do something polluting for the climate, for the environment, the pollution already took place. So you cannot undo it. We see that we can have impact. We can help consumers to get better information and to be more able to consume sustainable. And we can also protect good-willing companies.
This year, ACM warned Booking.com in the run-up to the new European rules. The sustainable travel badges have since been replaced on the site by a new sustainability programme based on third-party certification. We visited the headquarters of the European travel booking leader to find out more.
Nice to meet you.
Wow, impressive building.
We take it very seriously to think about how we can make sustainable choices easier for travelers. Third-party certifications are an expert body who creates a set of standards for accommodations on what they need to do to be considered sustainable. And then they go and assess the property to make sure that they're actually doing those efforts. We work with a number of reputable third-party certifications. EU Ecolabel is a great example of one. And then the traveler can see which properties have done these things and feel that they have trust and confidence in that label. We have 16,000 properties that have a certification. We have many more properties that don't have a third-party certification today. So the big question is, how can we actually support accommodations to get certified?
The EU Ecolabel is indeed rewarding more and more holiday accommodation. There are several here in the Netherlands. In Amsterdam's Vondel Park is a well-known youth hostel.
Welcome to Stay OK Amsterdam Vondelpark.
Let's go.
Yes. Our hostels are EU Ecolabel certified, and I'll show you around. We support the Plastic Soup Foundation, so that's why we made this wall. It has a message. We also use AI to reduce food waste. We show it, then the machine makes a prediction, so then we know for next week we don't use as much bread as today. That's really cool. This is our green roof to improve the biodiversity. So this is the garden, and there's the hostel for our guests, and this is the bee hotel, that's for the little guests. This is a reminder to save some water in the shower, and this is to remind our guests to turn down the heat. Our CEO will tell you a lot more about sustainability.
The certification is, you know, you're serious. It's not a greenwashing thing. The European rules make it more transparent, and you need to prove what you do. There's a lot of administration involved, but it's for the good cause. Otherwise, the greenwashing will sting.
Voilà, c'est tout pour cette fois. Je vous laisse choisir vos produits et vos voyages et je vous dis à très bientôt.